Hi, my name is Winnie. This is my YouTube channel, My Life as Winnie. Thank you for clicking on this video. And in this video, I want to talk about working abroad alone and the side that people don't really see. I'm not complaining, guys. I'm not, because yeah, I enjoy it sometimes, but sometimes I don't. I'm just sharing my honesty. Yeah, don't quote me wrong. Whatever I'm sharing here are just my thoughts about my life. So if you have different thoughts, that's okay. Leaving home is never an easy decision. You leave comfort, familiarity, and support. That's your environment where you grew up, your base, like your job. You might have even a job in your home country, but because you want to change, because maybe of some influence, maybe because of the relationship you're in, and you decide to move abroad, but you're also afraid at the same time. Be like, you have a lot of, but still you move regardless. The everyday life of foreigners abroad is more like a routine. That's with myself, because if you don't have friends in a foreign country, you only back home. That's the only distance you must love, unless you like traveling, moving around, getting used to the environment. The daily life of working abroad is mostly about work home. You rotate mostly around those places, unless you're a person who likes traveling. And for the first months, you won't be moving around. Of course, you want to secure the job, you want to know more about the place you're working, you want to know about the home you're living in. So traveling, going to different cities, different places, maybe other countries, you might not do that. And maybe because of the relationship, like I say, that you had at home, you wanna first settle that. So mostly work home. It's like a routine. I wake up, I go to work. In the evening, I come back home. I sleep. The next morning, the same thing. And that's not always excitement, because who is gonna be excited about waking up and go to every day and then come back home every day? Are you gonna be? Yeah, you might be when coming back home, but when the thoughts of coming back to work hit the back of your mind, you be like frustrating. But also, it's through that routine that we have, that built routine, it's where the strength is built. Yeah, when you're working abroad, what I've noticed, at least for me, loneliness and silence. Yeah, I'm just being honest here. Like, you might not feel alone for some people, but you can't tell me 100% you will make, like, all your time you've lived abroad, even if it's not like you've just moved to a new place, you've never felt lonely or silent. Like, go silent. You don't want to hear about anyone. You don't want to speak to anyone. Like, you don't want to even know what's going on. You just wake up, work, go back to your room, sleep, and it goes on like for some days before you come back to your senses and be like, I have to experience life, like what's going on with the people around me. Before you get that wake up call, that silence hits. Like, I don't know if you guys never experienced that loneliness. Like, you're surrounded with people. Yeah, loneliness, it does not mean that you have to be alone. Even the people around you, it's really weird in a way that I cannot talk about, like in a way I cannot explain, like that feeling you feel inside. Like, I don't know how to say it in a right, like I say, words can't explain, like can't describe. You just have to learn how with yourself, with your thoughts, and talk to yourself from within. That's how you can solve that. But if you just end up falling into depression, anxiety, you'll be stressed all the time. Like me a few months back, because of the pressure from my place, like being perfect 24/7, I was stressed. Like every time, we don't share the same language. Like they speak English, but a little bit of it, and so she's mostly writing. And every time I had her writing, all I see her writing, I'm like, oh, I start panicking, like she's writing for me something, like you didn't do this, like this is not that, like I hope you get what I'm trying to say. But when I sat with my thoughts, and I'm like, Winnie, calm down. Not that every time she's writing, like you can see it for yourself. It's not that always every message she writes, it's about, and you don't have to be perfect. Like, yeah, she wants you to be, but you don't have to be like, it's because I sat with myself and I calmed myself down. If you don't do that for yourself, nobody is going to help you out. Nobody is healing you. Far from home, you, like, even if you're not far from home, most of the people are suffering even in their own countries. This is not about people like who are abroad alone. No. Most people, even those near their loved ones, are suffering silently, but because they're afraid to speak of a lot of reasons that I don't know. Guys, sit with your soul, with your thoughts. Why am I always saying it's your thought? And so I'm saying calm yourself down. Don't stop giving a stress how you're gonna be able to live, stay in the moment. Okay. And another thing, working abroad, you become your own support system, which is not always the case when you are with the people around. Like it's something heavy, oh let me help you, but if it's heavy, you are alone in the house and you are supposed to move it whether you want it or not. You're not gonna wait. But still she might come back and be like, move it. You become your own comfort zone when you're tired from work. Maybe you don't have that comfort zone. Some people don't have comfort zones, like people they call when they like burnt out, like when they feel like everything's going wrong, like me. So you become your own comfort zone. You come back from your tired, you enter your room, you be like, you close your eyes, out these words, we did this. This is just the beginning of the story. Don't give up yet. We can do this. You hug yourself when you're upload. A quiet morning like today, it's my day off. Like right now, I'm making my videos in my room. This is my thing. You see that? Just from the little achievements you make. Like when it's your work day and you finish a task, you'll be like, thank God I finished this. Then you start another one. That's where peace comes from. Just a little things you've achieved. Yeah. And you get that sense of like, oh, through today, I made it through today. I'll also make it through tomorrow. The next day and the next day, I'll make it. Like that. So be like, I'll keep making it. That's where your peace lies. Like you feel at peace whenever you think about that. I made it. Yeah. Some people might be asking themselves, why is she telling us all this stuff? Why are you sharing this? It's because there are hundreds, millions, billions of people out there living the same lives as me. Like it might not be exactly the same, but we might share some traits. Housekeeping, number one. Blood. Number two, enough to for you to understand why I'm sharing this. In this video, there might be a few things that have resonated like with you as a person. If you're watching this video and you are feeling alone, baby, you are not invisible. Your efforts matter. Your hard work we pay. Don't give up yet. Keep going. That's all I can say to you. Our efforts matter. We are not alone in this. Just continue grinding. You'll finally achieve that goal. You'll finally reach that destination. But you will be able to reach it once you don't stop now. I love thinking. It really means a lot to me. My journey as a housekeeper, currently living in Turkey, is still unfolding. This is just the beginning. The story is not over yet. So if you really want to follow along and know what's happening, curious about everything, and also you might maybe want to join us, maybe you want to come here, please do subscribe, like, comment, share. I love you. Thanks for watching. I'm taking one day at a time, no rush. I'm taking life at a time, and I'm glad you're here with me, and I'm glad you are in it. You who is watching, it's cold, it's winter season.